Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Madrid come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, what has happened here? And here's a chance.
Indonesia have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Quick to react. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Caicedo is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a little off target. Valverde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. In for the pieces! And that has been knocked clear. Indonesia somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though.
Their communication skills were lacking then, and they still came out of it with a generous bonus.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Dispatched clinically. The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
And the two sides separated by the only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bowden did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
He's had it taken off him, looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. And the ball is out of play. He's a sharp little ball here. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Going for goal! He went for the curler. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, and that's an errant pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Valverde. Works it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Now Foden. Caicedo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Caicedo. Valverde. And that is out of play. And he's let fly. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! Oh, that was venomous. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Over to the left. Gets into some space.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, nicely intercepted. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Foden. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, and he's through the middle.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he's heaved it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's been picked out. He's having a go. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion, and you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion, and you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, They knew how big the team and went to the team the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. A very good evening to one and all. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Caicedo, Valverde, and that is out of play. And he's let fly. Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! That was venomous. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Over to the left. Gets into some space.
Indonesians are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nicely intercepted. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Foden. And it's Son Heung-min. It's a good cross in there. Oh, he's through the middle.
This is what good chemistry is all about. You've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but they're really unpredictable. Surely that deserves it. Definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it. It was drilled. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Madrid can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played through for the white man. He's got the shot away! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Oh, terrible pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when with
Foden! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, they can break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid finding their passes. No goals as yet. Foden has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Son Heung-min engages and forces him off the ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's an inviting ball. That's the throw. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's come loose. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Knocks it out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Some good work on the right flank here. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Can he finish? They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Foden. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Face to face. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good steal, he just read it. It's their second corner of the game. And can he finish it? So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, sweet feet. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a decent clearance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that's well spotted. Rudiger spots it, and Caicedo. Valverde. Looking for the run. Foden.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 19.
The changes then in quick
Coming
succession.
on the field, number 25. Neymar.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Valverde. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rudiger.
4 added minutes have
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Foden. There's the hit! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toy and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Foden taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and did. Foden taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, man of the match, and did. Well, that's an inviting ball. That's a throw. Foden. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's come loose. This could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Knocks it out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Some good work on the right flank here. He could be in here. He's found a way through. Can he finish? They score! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Foden. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Face to face. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks to clip it forward. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking for the runner here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Batistuta.
Foden.
Caicedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Now it's Son Heung-min. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Schneider. Batistuta, great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Diaz. And it's Beckham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gets a good foot in there. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Diaz looking to get on the end of this. Rudiger. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
Security
goals.
staff for each block. Please
Would you
report
review
to
the
staff
first
room
half?
immediately.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Spread neatly. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's a nice ball. Neatly clipped into space. Marquinhos did well to stay calm there. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, super ball! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Danger averted for now. Nuno Mendes.
Attendance for this match was
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot.
Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Akanji. Decent progress down the left. Neves to Schneider.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That looks a cracking ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Son Heung-min. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Son Heung-min, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think...
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Foden. Akanji.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. Lobbed in behind, and time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well,
so in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. All of that, Jim, neither was able to scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, so in the end, one goal. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Neither was able to scoreline in the end. Produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Scoreline in the end. All of that, Jim. What are you thinking?
Hello, attendees. Hello, attendees. Hello, attendees.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is a perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks to clip it forward. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking for the runner here. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
Do you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. It's Batistuta. Foden. Kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Son Heung-min. Slid out wide, but he won't reach that one.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Schneider. Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving forward. Son Heung-min looking to get on the end of this. Foden. Fires from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo.
He's one-on-one! Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alvaro, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gently done. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of...
He's gone for goal! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the top.
Oh no, what has happened here? Messi! And he's done it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Foden. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Dealt with nicely by the defence.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. He's played it long. Referee's given a throw. Tries to get it clear. Son Heung-min.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Messi! Guardiola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alvarez. No joy this time. He can get that clear. Oh, that's ambitious. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Foden, great defending, strong and determined. Well, they've got it again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just
speculative strike. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least
there could be trouble here. He's found Messi! Oh, taken win style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Son Heung-min. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Foden. Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through, and he's had it nicked away.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Bellingham. Number 21.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Number 17.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's taking no chances there.
Number 13, Ribery.
And that has been cleared.
Vitinha.
Throw
Number
it.
15.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. And this is... It's one! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Valverde. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong.
4 added minutes has been
There will
indicated.
be 4 extra minutes. Valverde. Ribery. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that could set him on his way. He's beaten the last man, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is the last effort of the game. Madrid pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
All the best for members.
Messi, very much hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There
What an extraordinary game he had. Winning by playing to their strengths. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
all he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Valverde, Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And here's Haaland. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's straight offside. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Valverde! Caicedo, that's good play. And now the hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great ball. Can he finish? They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid are now... Chance! It's in! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he latch on to this? Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out of play for a throw. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Foden. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide.
Added time.
Valverde stood his ground strongly. Deftly away. Valverde. Nice bit of skill, and he's... And Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Foden! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
The note that it... Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
The attendance
Akanji.
for this match was
Lovely bit of skill.
898.
Straight out towards the right wing. Can he get onto this? Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden. That's Valverde. Look at the space here. Oh, that was vital. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Valverde! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Valverde really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Son Heung-min stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Can he put it away? Valverde! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Valverde at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Gently done. Akanji calmly anticipates. Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe! In for the pieces! And that has been cleared. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide overall disappointment. Truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?